Manchester United are set to make Mason Mount their first signing of the summer transfer window after agreeing a fee with Chelsea on Thursday. Manchester United are now close to signing Mason Mount from Chelsea in a transfer deal worth an overall £60 million. And the England international won't be the last player to arrive this summer, with Erik ten Hag now chasing a deal for Inter Milan's Andre Onana. Should they succeed in landing the Cameroon international, he'll follow in the footsteps of the likes of Juan, Sebastian, Veron and Cristiano Ronaldo by leaving Serie A for Old Trafford. Manchester United have finally agreed a deal with Chelsea to sign Mount, who had been desperate to leave Stamford Bridge for Old Trafford. And the Red Devils now want Onana to follow amid uncertainty over the future of David De Gea. De Gea had been expected to sign a new contract with the club weeks ago, but that hasn't happened, with the veteran now facing the prospect of leaving on a free. Onana previously played under Ten Hag at Ajax, with the pair winning 3 Eredivisie titles together. And if United succeed in acquiring the Inter Milan star, he'll become the club's 9th signing from Italian football since the turn of the millennium. Laurent Blanc was the first, with the defender moving from Inter back in the summer of 2001. Though past his best by that point, his experience was still valued by Sir Alex Ferguson. And Blanc would make 19 Premier League appearances as United won the title in 2003, 12 months after missing out on the prize to Arsenal. That same summer, Veron touched down from Lazio. Big things were expected of the Argentina international, who signed to play alongside Roy Keane and Paul Scholes in the middle of the park. Yet Veron would blow hot and cold before becoming one of the first signings of the Roman Abramovich era at Chelsea. Also under Ferguson, the Red Devils recruited Giuseppe Rossi from Parma in 2004. But while the Italian had talent, he was never able to dislodge the likes of Wayne Rooney, Ruud van Nistelrooy and Louis Saha from Ferguson's starting 11. Rossi would end up leaving United for Villarreal in 2007, where he'd go on to become a substantial hit. Sergio Romero and Matteo Darmian joined United during Louis van Gaal's time in the dugout, from Sampdoria and Torino respectively. And, under José Mourinho, the Red Devils spent big to acquire Paul Pogba in 2016. Following Mourinho's dismissal 2.5 years later, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was given the keys to Old Trafford. He turned to Italy to raid Atalanta for Ahmad, with the Ivory Coast international joining in January 2021. And Ronaldo then left Juventus for United in the summer of that same year, lasting 18 months before being shown the door last year. If all goes to plan, Onana will become the latest player to swap Serie A for the Premier League. However, any deal won't be cheap, with Inter looking for a fee of £50 million to let the Cameroon international go. Fortunately for United, however, they do have a positive relationship with the Champions League finalists. And that's because they've sold Darmian, Alexis Sanchez and Romelu Lukaku to Inter in recent years.